10 Most Broken Abilities in the Naruto Franchise, Ranked. Shonen anime like Naruto may be all about devastatingly powerful abilities, but sometimes those abilities are OP to an absurd degree. There are many reasons why so many fell in love with Naruto, and the franchise reached dizzying heights only rivaled by a select few anime. Early on in the franchise, viewers witnessed epic battles that were decided by intellect and strategy rather than simply overwhelming power. Although not the first anime to highlight the importance of tactics, its focus on such made fights gripping and unpredictable. However, this isn't always the fighting formula. Naruto often indulges in godlike powers and uncounterable abilities. Summoning meteors from the sky, raising the dead, or simply rewriting reality are just some of the broken abilities Naruto introduced. 10. Flying Thunder God technique made Minato the fastest shinobi. An ability perfected by the 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze, it allows the user to teleport to a destination of their choice. As long as the location has been marked by the user. There is no limit on the number of locations that can be marked or on the distance one can travel. Because of this technique, Minato single-handedly defeated thousands of soldiers during the Third Shinobi War, establishing a legendary reputation that saw him rise to the position of Hokage. For most of his life, Minato was near untouchable. 9. Susanoo is the ultimate defense attack. Arguably the most famous jutsu in the series, Susanoo is an unfair ability granted to those who have awakened the Manjikyu Sharingan in both eyes. The user creates a giant humanoid figure made of chakra, surrounding themselves and accessing the ultimate attack and defense. Famous amongst the Uchiha, the Susanoo has been used by Sasuke, Itachi, and Madara. Some are even capable of flight and using weapons. Not to be outdone, Kakashi manifested a Susanoo after Obito gifted him his other Sharingan. 8. Izanagi ignores natural laws, rewrites reality. A technique only available to those who possess the Sharingan, Izanagi, is just plain broken. When activated, the powerful genjutsu applies an illusion to reality itself, providing the user with total control of what is and what is not reality during the period of activation. Throughout Naruto, Izanagi is used to rewrite the deaths of characters, including Madara, Obito, and Danzo. Due to the numerous Sharingan he stole, Danzo continuously used the technique when fighting Sasuke, rewriting reality whenever an attack proved fatal. 7. Tenjii Shinsei calls down meteors from the sky. Using the power granted by the Rinnegan, the user calls down meteors from the atmosphere to target a specific location. Madara used this ability during the Fourth Great Ninja War, very nearly decimating a large portion of the allied shinobi forces. Gaara and Inoki used a combined effort to stop the meteor from reaching the floor. But before they could celebrate their victory, Madara simply called another meteor to Earth, right on top of the previous. The ability was so broken that many questioned if it was even ninjutsu, with Gaara comparing it to a godlike power. 6. Kamui makes the user untouchable. Kamui is another of the countless OP abilities provided by the Sharingan, making fans wonder if all other ninja were jealous of the Uchiha. Kamui is a technique used by Kakashi and Obito. It has two applications. The first is a type of teleportation where the user can transport himself or anyone into the Kamui dimension before teleporting elsewhere. The second application allows the user to become intangible, transporting body parts into the Kamui dimension. With this second use, Obito often left battles unharmed, regardless of the power level of his opponent. 5. Edo Tensei brings the dead to life. A forbidden jutsu created by Tobirama Senju and made popular by Orochimaru, the soul of a deceased person is bound to a living vessel, restoring them to their living form. What makes this ability so broken is that those brought back by Edo Tensei are immortals possessing unlimited chakra. When Orochimaru first used it, he could only bring a shinobi back with 10% of their previous power. His former pupil Kabuto nearly perfected Edo Tensei, returning shinobi to nearly 100% of their power and using many to aid him during the Fourth Great Ninja War. 4. Creation Rebirth grants immortality. A technique invented by Tsunade, Creation Rebirth grants the user a form of immortality. By releasing a large amount of chakra at once, the user's body speeds up the creation of new cells, thus providing the shinobi with the ability of ultimate regeneration. When activated, the body recovers from any injury, including the destruction of organs. It's so potent that the user cannot die. However, due to the rapid production of new cells, Creation Rebirth shortens the user's lifespan. Sakura and Tsunade are the only two ninja known to use the technique, combining it with their inhuman strength to defeat the enemy.